Look at that. It's 7 p.m., which means we gotta change scenes. And I gotta turn this on. Go here. In this order. PC game. Boom. Whoa, swapping? Okay, we made it. So we're at the last boss. I assume this is the last boss. So the question is, what do we do after the last boss? Got no nails, so to open up my can, I gotta use my keys. For that leverage. I was not having a good time last night with this boss. I think I got a more positive attitude today, so we're gonna go for it. I think I know the strategy. I've already watched this cutscene. I thought it was the laser. It wasn't the laser. I'm doing that way too early. Okay, warm up round. Let's warm up. New game plus some interesting changes, it might be nice to see, but if not, could it be wheel time? It could be. I don't think I have anything installed though, which is the big problem. Crap, I gotta heal. If I'm not at full HP, I'll die. I think yesterday was just like really fucking tired. Doing so well too. It's okay. I think taking that boss slower, the second phase, taking it slower is the right choice. Do I want to use blood incense? Probably. May as well just buff and then use it. I think you definitely need to take it faster though. Or take it slower. I don't even know what that attack does. Okay, well it does that apparently. So let's rip another blood incense. It's pretty crazy how like her scariest attack is a basic fucking sword swing. Crap. It's like shit. There's the third one. I was waiting for that. This is probably the dumbest thing I could have done, but worked out okay, I guess. Got him. Got him! Finally! Oh, good, a level up. Just what I needed. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, let's see. Yesterday I was too tired, and I was frustrated, and I was not playing smart. I was just hammering them with attacks and hoping I would win. Which, yeah, okay. So what's the choice here? there's a naked girl on the ground. What do we do? Oh no, Princess Tits. Yep. Well, there's two Princess Tits now. I guess there's Princess Tits and Princess Booty Butts. We got right into it. We did. Well, we started right on time. I feel like the whole game has been like... if I do this, am I going to get another boss fight is my concern. But I feel like the whole game has been like church bad. Let's do church bad. Let's see what happens. I refuse. I'll show you treason. Devilish rituals are turning our people into plants. Ooh, I forgot about that. Break the iron code. Stay loyal to Kuro. You gotta listen to your father. Oh, she kills her anyways. What the fuck? You a Princess Tits man or a Princess Ass man? Well, we just ruined our chances with Princess Tits. And Princess Ass just got stabbed a bunch of times. So. There's only one right answer. You can't dispose of others just because they are different. Common ground, yeah. Stop torturing the witches. Stop turning people into fucking plants. Oh my god. Everyone's getting stabbed. She's gonna stab me next? Oh. Oh, fuck. I imagine this is like a Dark Souls fight. Or sorry, not a Dark Souls fight. A fight like in, Demon Souls. Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, when you fight, King Allant at the very end of Demon Souls, and he's like a slug monster. Basically a freebie. Basically a freebie. Her body looks good to me still. God damn it, guy. God damn it. The fuck? God damn it, Codex. Don't make me do it. Let's not talk about that. 1 week later, after both princesses have been murdered. Dead princesses. Am I the princess now? Hey, what the hell? What is she doing here? I just killed her yesterday. Or a week ago. And the Fox Girl's apparently a thing. Oh. Oh, you didn't kill her. Okay, fine. Titty Princess of Land. Princess Tits has more skills than we thought. Yeah, never mind. Yeah. It's like a set piece battle, and you can't really lose. Oh, we actually are calling for a truce. How about that? Did we go take over the office? Did we take over the church off screen? That would have been a hard scene to animate, probably. Dang, I missed the epic ending. No, you're right in the middle of it. I beat the final boss, so, you know, whatever. We did two choices and we said no twice. It was just like I think Guy said it's like when you talk to Owl. It's like betray Kuro or stay loyal to Kuro. I think I probably got the worst ending is my guess. 'Cause Assistant Girl died and Booty Butt Witch died. God damn it. God damn it, you guys. Am I gonna have to? I don't want to do it. I'll do it though, if I have to. We'll shut it down. Shut it all down. It's only been 15 minutes. Damn, it took 10 minutes of attempts to get going. That's Corpse of Girl. We just kind of sat by and let the other girl stab. Samelia was just like, oh, okay. She was kind of useless anyways. She didn't really do anything. Oh, I got the heretic ending. Okay. I expected a little bit of a darker ending actually. So there's Ardine. It's kind of funny he doesn't use his full name. But whatever. I would have used my full name. We'll let the credits roll. See what happens. Scott Steffes Salvador Garcia. Okay, Ardine did do the art, or at least helped with the art. I was wondering if he did it, because I'm pretty sure he was involved in the art and all the other Momodora games as well. Everyone's doing everything, it's great. I respect that. Everyone's got their hand in the cookie jar. Look on as one person murders another. I expected a darker ending. I don't know, I expected something that was a little more, I don't know. Stream's over, boys. Good night. No, it's not. We just started. Like I said, we can try some New Game Plus and see if there's anything different. Or we can try some different things. It's your guys' call, really. We'll probably try a little bit of New Game Plus. Try out New Game Plus first, real quick, yeah. It's time to deal the wheel. I don't think I've installed a bunch of stuff, but I can look for it. Well, I don't want to say no wheel, he doesn't have games. I can figure it out. Yeah, we can just do it on the fly. You can try it. Max, you want the wheel too, really? Let's put the stream on something else, and then I'll do the thing. It's probably just the song, but the audio is awfully loud over your voice. Yeah, the audio kicked up super hard. We'll just talk over it. Loudly. Yeah? What? I took my headphones off. It's okay. Well, we can... I guess we can try the wheel. I don't have it set up, though. I have to set it up real quick. When it comes to Keymailer, the price was never right. Hey, for this it was free. I requested Gears 5 too, actually. It's so funny because it's not even called Gears of War anymore. It's just called Gears 5. You pay with your sanity. I actually got a bunch of games that looked decent. I'm gonna prepare some fruit and yogurt and be back in time for the spectacular wheel. Okay. Well, what were you gonna play otherwise? I was gonna try New Game Plus. I don't know. I actually wasn't thinking about that. I didn't think well, I don't know. New areas of the library have been unlocked. Oh, maybe there is bonus content. Well, whatever. We'll see what happens, and then I'll set up the wheel. I might have to do a hiatus. I might like turn the stream off and set up the wheel and then turn it back on later. That might be a good idea. Okay, so we got wait, Ceremonial Forest. So can I? It says new areas of the library have been unlocked. Does that does it mean this? Okay, so is that why there's a library right here? Because there's new areas? Oh, what's this? It's larger. What is that thing? What is this? Silver coin. It's like Ardine probably, right? PGAPT, yeah. What the fuck is this? Dagger. She's my favorite. She's like the first one to die. Perhaps it's just a cat. Spooked me. Electro Bear. Okay, so this is, they give you like the dev room. Have we met before? We have actually. No. Okay. Oh, there's a maple leaf. 3. Okay, so if you have Momo 3, you get the leaf. Guess that's the same. What can I do for you? Shop. Does she have anything new? Frailty. User takes maximum damage from any enemy attack? Why would you want that? Oh. Oh, it's for an achievement, I guess. Like, okay, fine. I think this dev rooms are pretty nice. Yeah, dev rooms they're fun. They're a fun little thing. Just beating the game seems a bit odd to give it to you, though. Reduces damage received by 5%. I mean, I guess I just buy everything because there's no point not to. Okay, so what do we have? The swords are all the same damage multiplier except this. I mean, I don't get the ladle. I wonder if I actually missed some stuff. I think I like Brunhild the best. But this is new. What is this? What is this? Okay, so what's this? Okay, so this is okay, so now I have fast travel. So what the hell is this then? Not yet. What's this gold one? Okay. Experience. Oh my god. Okay, so there's fast travel. Let's try this thing because I don't want to try New Game Plus just yet. Then. Progress has been restored. Where are we? Tower of Misery. Okay. So there's the light, and what's this? What's this? Same thing. Scorching seemed good. Okay, we're traveling down. I guess this is the... Is this just like an extra thing? Oh, that was a... Maybe this is not super hard. I hope this isn't like 100 levels of combat. That would be kind of rough. Upon defeating a boss with 0 damage taken any kind, you receive extra hidden item. Yeah, okay. I figured that was the case. Wait, what does it say? Tower of Misery sounds fantastic. Drink water. Wait. Swear fresh berries never last beyond the second day. There's already a mushroom colony. It's just Pringles and Arizona tea for me. Damn, dude. That sucks, man. You must have got a bad batch. I actually bought a whole chicken today. Fuck. I bought a whole chicken today, but the last time I bought a whole chicken, like, it was exactly like that. I opened it up, like, the day after I bought it, and it was rotten. I was like, fucking hell. It was fucking disgusting. The Powerade ramen, god damn it. It's freaking raw. The Wellington is fucking raw. God damn, I did it again. Okay, so what does it say? Lizette gives you a damage boost by adding ice to your attacks, and Devour gives you a sword. Does a sword have more damage? That means it's just like Reverie Under the Moonlight, where your damage is probably like super tied to whether or not you can actually beat the bosses without taking damage. Because that was like, I wouldn't say it's one of my complaints with Reverie of the Moonlight, Under the Moonlight, but it's pretty damn obvious that the game is like way easier if you kill everything no hit. Like you get the pocket and sensory and like a Dia's Pearl and stuff, and the heavy arrows. So it's like you get all this stuff for beating it, no healing items. Hurricane is actually headed further north away from me, so far so good. Damn, where's I don't want to say your town. I don't want to dox you by accident. I'll look it up afterwards. Where you're located in Florida. Okay, fuck. That was just perfect. This is actually like, I don't know. We'll try to get through this as far as possible, but goddamn, dude. Those bombs, man. Oh, Genji. Oh, and yeah, I think Genji is in Florida. I just think it's so funny because we're all like, "Oh my god, there's a hurricane coming." And Dave's like, "Yeah, fuck it. It's Cat 2. I don't give a shit." I just think that's so funny. Because I was thinking about that the other day, like, if there's like an inch of snow here, everyone loses their shit. But it's because we like never get snow. I was waiting for that third one. Huh. You cheeky fuck. Didn't mean to do that. Sword is like normal, but does 25% more damage? That's nuts, dude. So if I hit for like 300, that's like 75 extra damage. Oh my god. These bombs, goddamn, dude. Those bombs, I think they're a little too fucking strong. But yeah. Yeah, I think. So yeah, if you beat the boss without taking any damage, this game is probably way fucking easier. That's my guess, and it might actually be balanced around you getting the extra items, which is kind of crappy. Because I think everyone knows who played. Everyone who like played Reverie Under the Moonlight knows you get bonus items for beating it no damage. So, if we're talking like no damage, everyone's gonna probably try to play this no damage. Okay. What do we got here now? Some slugs, eh? Pokemon. Oh god, yeah, Bob's right, don't do it! I'll have to actually stick to my word. I'll have to stick to my guns. The bombs may be too strong, but they are really big and slow. You're probably meant to parry them on instinct. Thanks, Dave. Thanks. What do we... This is probably a big boy, right? It's a scythe kid. I can just do this, right? I mean, that's pretty strong, I think. Oh, God. Holy shit. That worked out okay. Running low on healing items, man. If you get hit with a bomb at point blank, though, it's a pretty bullet. Yeah, I think so. Stick to your word, how? I don't remember. You know! If you mention 2 certain games together, it's an auto ban. Try the basic sword. It might work better. It might work better. I don't know. Maybe it is better. Is it actually better? This sword actually might be better than the other one. It might actually be stronger. Is that why I struggled so much? Is it because I was using the worst sword? Stick to your word, how? I just explained it. God damn it. I managed to deflect it, barely. Oh, fuck. Silence, okay. Let's wait for the silence to run up. Just here to talk about my favorite strategy game. Saw that royal guard on the bomb. Nicely done. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. That's this guy. Let's try. Let's go. I think this sword is just better, which is kind of hilarious. I hope they give me a break, actually, because I'm gonna need it. I mean, what was the good one? The dragon. The 5% HP kind of sucks. What are these gonna be, ghost girls? What do we got next, huh? That wasn't so bad. Oh my god, it's just gonna be like endless combat. How many floors could it possibly be? What do I even have left? Oh crap, I didn't even think about these girls. Yep. Yep. This might be harder than I gave it credit for. We bloody palace now? Yeah, it is. I didn't think about it, but yeah, it is. What is this game? It's called Minoria. Momo 5, more or less. Yeah, it's basically Momo 5. It's not Momo 5, but it is essentially Momo 5. How old am I? 29. I'll be 30 in October. Do I just wait for my... Put the controller back. 2D Dark Souls. Those better not be what I think they're supposed to be. There is an end to it. I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's like a boss at the end or something. There's probably a save point and a boss. Thought about it, but I couldn't remember what it's called in DMC. Yeah, it's Bloody Palace. 30? Not quite 30 yet. Soon enough, but yeah, I'm on the way. Do you like Ninja Gaiden? Yes. Ninja Gaiden on Xbox is really good. Black is really good, but it's significantly more difficult. I think maybe a bit over-tuned. But that's kind of like how, whatever that guy's name is. I don't want to be mean, but Oatmeal Cookie. I think it's Itagaki. Itagaki. He's, I think he over-tuned Black, but Ninja Gaiden 1's really good. And Ninja Gaiden 2, also pretty good. It's more just, this is gonna take forever. Let's just go. Let's just go instead. But yeah. 2's good. I haven't... Like, 3's kind of crappy. But that's to nobody's surprise at this point. I gotta keep bringing up vampires. Gotta get used to, like, the roll distance, man. Maybe I'm supposed to rely more on parry, but... Okay, that... I'm kind of mad about that. I love black. Black's good. It's just a bit... Like I said, just a little bit overtuned. It's just a little bit too difficult. If you tone it back a little bit, I think it would be great. Like, just perfect. Because you add a bunch of, like, really meaningful content in black. But I feel like it just made it a little bit too hard. Like, they nerfed things like the flying swallow a little too hard. Like, they basically neutered it, right? And rightfully so, because it was pretty stupid. But you can go too far. You can go too far with the nerfs, right? Oh, hang on. I'm using the wrong sword. Because I died, yeah. This is the one I want to use. Yeah, they really improved the depth in 3. The story was also really bad. Oh, removed the depth. Yeah, I was like, I read that as improved. I'm like, what? No, they didn't. That's absolutely wrong. It's like, oh, they removed it? Yes, they did. Oh god, yes, they did. I was shocked for a second. Like, how could you be a fan of black and then be like, yeah, 3's good too? There's like no way. But yes, I totally agree. I totally agree. Ninja Gaiden without Itagaki just ain't right. Yeah, that guy, he's got a vision, and it's pretty good. Or at least it was pretty good. Damn it. I think this is the way to take these guys out. You just jump past them and take damage, of course. Or just die. Pretty funny to hear that they nerfed Flying Swallow and Ninja Gaiden Black because they overpowered it against Sigma. Sigma's a port of... As far as I know, Sigma's like a port of the original game. You can kind of view Black as like the expansion pack / director's version. And with Sigma, they basically... it's okay, the Ninja Gaiden series is really weird. Because what they essentially did is they nerfed... they like made it really hard with Black. And then they made Sigma like its own path. It's really weird. It's very strange. But it seems like it worked out okay. But what do I know, you know? One day I'll play Ninja Gaiden 3 and suffer through it. It's really bad. I think I have it on Wii U. No, I have it on... I have Razor's Edge on PS3, that's what it is. Just open with an attack, goddamn, dude. Black is Ninja Gaiden Director's Cut. Yeah. And then Sigma's like the port, but there's like extra content in it. And I personally don't think the extra content was very good. Like, you're forced to play as Rachel. What are you... You're supposed to play... You're forced to play as Rachel. It's just Rachel in Sigma, right? I think in Sigma 2 you have to play as like Ayane and Momoji. Momojis. It's been a long time since I touched 2. I like 2, but I don't like it that much, you know? I played Ninja Gaiden, I don't know, it must have been like 3 years ago now. It was probably the last time I played it. It was gonna be the, well, if you know about my old channel, I used to do, like, next episode previews. Because I thought it was fun. You just get destroyed down here, man. I know what you mean about Black's difficulty. A person like the difficulty of Black, it takes a long time to master what is possible. I agree with that. Maybe we'll just do New Game Plus. You know, let's just go to New Game Plus because I'm getting my ass kicked here. Man, what an underrated series. Black or Ninja Gaiden? I don't think it's underrated. It had like 2 really good games. And that was that. It had 2 really good games and it kind of just did what most sequels do, and it floundered at the end and then it died. So there you go. You know, there's very few series can actually like stand up to the like trilogy, quote unquote, right? So it's like with oops. Like most games have like 2 really good games, and then the third one's kind of iffy, right? Obviously depends on the game. Obviously depends on the game, but if you can make it 2 games, you've already done pretty damn good, in my opinion. And that's really all. Okay, I don't have the double jump anymore. So I kept all my gear, but not all of it. I mean, it'd be nice if you kept the double jump. You know what? There's probably sequence breaking that you could do, which is why it's not in there. Yaiba. Yikes. That's a big old yikes from me. Yaiba's definitely a fucking yikes, dude. Have you played it, Dave? I assume Doomed has played it, but goddamn. Calling that Ninja Gaiden is like a fucking insult. It's so bad. Like, it's not even that it's just a bad, like, Ninja Gaiden game, it's just a fucking horrible game. Like, as a game, it's terrible. At least for the characters Wes is playing, the no balls is probably for the best. Wait, what? Remember to do no hit or you no balls. I'll try to do no hit on the boss, which I think is right here. Yeah. I'll no hit, and if I don't, I'll die. It's the titty princess again who stabbed her own sister. Never forget Yaiba. Oh lordy. No, you mean about Black's difficulty, first like difficulty, it takes something. Cornered like a rat. Dave, are you the casual? Okay. Well, just kill me then. If she gives you ice damage, that's probably fucking nuts. I played for a record 15 minutes. You know what, Doomed? I probably played very similar to you. I think I played... I got to like the 3rd level. There was some boss I had to fight. And I basically said, fuck this, I'm out. It was pretty fucking pathetic, but I was like, yeah, this boss is fucking stupid. I couldn't beat it. I was having trouble. And I said, you know what? This shit's not worth my time. There's so many better things I could be doing right now. So many better games I could be playing. And that's exactly what happened. Okay, we're gonna try to no-hit. She should do her crystals. Oh shit, not this thing. This thing's fucking impossible to dodge, man. I guess I just gotta stand at the very far edge of it. Yaiba, but DM... Wait, what? I own Yaiba, but I've never played it. Just don't, Dave. Just don't. Just throw it in the fucking garbage. Yaiba versus Ninja Theory's DMC. Oh, yeah, it's definitely Yaiba. Like, Dave. Yaiba is, like, You want to talk like 1 out of 10s? Yaiba's like a 1 out of 10. Like, I would put it below Sonic 06. Church bad, but they come to terms, yeah. Oh, that was the ending, yeah. Oh my god. Do your attack, so I can hit you like 3 times. Damn it. God damn it, I killed her, but she hit me. Fuck. Might have to roll through the large spinner attack. Yeah. Can I like do I have restart from checkpoint? It's fine. Get the fuck out of here. I find it hard to believe they fucked it up that bad. Now I really have to play it. Dave, fire it up right now. Do it, Dave. Okay, do it right now. I know your PC is like right next to your computer. Or sorry, your PS3 is right next to your thing. Let's return to title. I know your PC is right next to your PS3, so stop playing Final Fantasy 14. Stop playing Shadowbringers. And fucking fire up Yaiba right now. I bought it sealed for $5, and I am fucking offended that I spent so much money on it. It's a fucking embarrassment. Actually, you know what? If you don't want to, I can fire it up. I think I still have it. I could fire it up on stream. If you guys want to see how fucking terrible Yaiba is. It's fucking bad. I think I still have it. I might have gotten rid of it. But it is quite literally that bad. She gives ice. I think I'm just being like too impatient. Like I don't like this boss is not difficult. I think my problem is I just Shadow bangers. Shadow brangers. Oh, I got Master Sword Maiden achievement. Yeah, this would just be like Momodora 4. I'm sure the speedrun is like, yeah, just don't fucking get hit. Don't get fucking hit. Yaiba's DMC 2 tier. I would say Yaiba is worse than DMC 2. Yaiba's fucking trash. Like, actual trash. Update us live. Yeah, keep us updated on your progress through Yaiba, Dave. Sealed for $5. It's pretty nuts. It's fucking garbage. Adds ice to your attacks. Seems good to me. I imagine getting that, like, completely changes the game. Okay, 90 ice damage. Yeah, seems good, man. So 265, 90. So I have so that has stun damage, and then add ice. Let's try this thing. Yeah. How much does that add? That's like. Wait, what? I have to drop down. How much is 90 off of 250? Like, what's the percentage? That's pretty crazy. That's like 20%, isn't it? It's like 25%. My math is bad. Don't ever expect me to do math accurately on stream. I'm like whatever, Greg off. Can't. That's like over 100 brads. So 285 and 90. So hang on, let's do the math. Okay, 285 and 90. 90, 180, 270. So it is, no, that's like, is that like actually 60, no, it's not 60%. It's like 30%. Yeah, it's pretty damn stupid. If you don't hit the first boss, you're basically on hard mode. Yeah, it really seems that way. It was kind of like that in Momodora 4 too, though. Like, if you get the, whatever, Adia's Pearl, you get poison damage, which makes the game a lot fucking easier. But, like, it didn't feel... If you didn't have it, you didn't feel, like, cheated out of it. And the main issue with the other stuff was the main issue with stuff like the Backman patch was that it, like, the Backman patch itself wasn't great. The Backman patch itself wasn't good. What made the Backman patch good was the pocket and sensory. Like, that combined with the Backman patch made it fucking nuts. That's why it was good. You're on New Game Plus, but even an extra 20% damage for every hit is huge. It is, probably a bit OP. I mean, let's see, does she have better stuff for me now? Shop. Nope. No New Game Plus exclusives, so that's interesting. You ever played Grandma Gaiden? It's a tale of grandma, enough said. Gameplay is baking cookies for your grandchildren, trying not to break your hip in the shower. Avoiding help, I can't get up moments. No, no, I haven't played that. Is it like a free-to-play game? It sounds kind of funny, but I'm a serious gamer. I got no time for that. I got no time for joke games. I'm a serious gamer. Yeah, fuck, dude. That extra damage is fucking insane. I mean, I get that it's supposed to be like a reward for doing well, but I would say that this game is probably way more tolerable by doing that. And I really feel like like, maybe not every boss. Okay, let's not say every boss, but there's probably a few select bosses that it's legitimately worth your time to just reset until you get a perfect kill. Because that adds so much damage that that's gonna make quite literally every other boss, like, significantly faster to beat, and therefore easier. Because there's always an element of... speed dictating difficulty, right? Because the longer a fight goes on, the more, not the more likely you are, but the more chances you have to make a mistake. So the shorter the fight is, generally, the easier time you'll have. Which is why a lot of my strategies are to kill stuff as quickly as possible. Because it's a legitimate strategy to kill stuff as fast and easy as possible. Don't worry, Doomed, I haven't forgot. Wait. Yeah, because Back and Patch hits it tons of times, and Pocket and Sensory adds fire damage to every attack. That's right. That's 100% why. I've been here already, but I have the key now, right? Where am I supposed to go? It's down, right? I think it's down. But yeah, the Backman patch hits a bunch of times. So it's... oh, yeah, okay, this is... This gets overrun by plants later. Sadly, it's not real. You could make it. Like, honestly, a meme game where you're playing as a grandma trying to avoid breaking your hip would actually probably be pretty funny. Okay, so we need to go left. Right? Right? We have to go left? That's not confusing. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we gotta get over... Oh no, it's up there. That's the big arena, so we gotta go up twice. Oh, right. Oh, you know what? That's right. We have to... We gotta unlock a door to... We gotta unlock a door to activate the lift to head up to the top. Could it even have ragdoll physics? That does actually sound like it could be a decent gag game. Like some crappy free-to-play game on Steam, or whatever. Is it down? No, it's up. I think it's up, right? Unless that was the door oh, no, you know, that's the door we're supposed to open, like, right in front of us. Whoops. Oh shit, New Game Plus is kind of a problem. Either the whole map is already revealed, you can't explore where you haven't been. Yeah, it's a bit, I don't know. Oversight, maybe? I don't know, did they do that? I can't remember if you did that in Momo 4. I honestly can't remember if you lost your map percentage in New Game Plus. No, you know what, you probably did, it was probably the same. I think you kept it, because I think the intended way for you to find the dev room was in New Game Plus. Like the secret dev room. But you can cheese it by, like, very, very slowly inching forward until you get the last map percentage. Yeah, fuck. So it adds, like, 25% extra damage. Like, 100 with 400, like... It's pretty strong, man. 25% extra damage is nuts. It'd be different if you can keep all your upgrades, but now you have to memorize the routes. I mean, I kind of remember. So we have to open that, so now what happens is that lever makes it so we can use the next elevator in the next room. It lowers it so you can go up again. Make it real. Yeah, it might not be a bad idea, to be honest. I think it would be a fun meme game, and if you do make it, just tell me and I'll play it on stream. That's always been the deal. If one of my viewers makes a game, I will play it on stream for a laugh, hopefully. And I hopefully won't rip on it too hard. But, you know, if it's shitty on purpose, then yeah. We'll have words to say. I don't think anyone's... We haven't done that yet. No viewer has made a game yet. And I haven't played it on stream. But it's always been the deal. The secret deal. The new deal, I guess. Roosevelt's New Deal. Alright, it's this guy. I might just make a game like that when I have the resources. Making a game ain't no joke, but if you're up for it, might not be a bad idea. Well, that was significantly easier just body tanking it. Yeah, level 2. Then doing Devour no hit gives you a sword with a 25% boost. Okay, so if we no hit the next boss as well, we'll be doing essentially 50% extra damage, right? It'll be 25% from... It'll be 25% from the ice, and then 25% as a modifier on the sword. So seems good to me. So yeah, like, if I was gonna write a guide for this, I'd be like, yeah, no hit the first boss. Like, if she hits you, just die and reset. Or do whatever, because it seems pretty important to get that extra damage. Because 25% increase is no joke, man. That ain't no joke. Maybe I'll make a stupid visual novel game just to say I made a game. There's a bunch of software to facilitate making visual novels, Dave. Get out of here, Verge. Oh, well, there's that gone. Oh, I beat her. I beat her by accident. Great game. I think I had some roughness, but I think it's because I was tired. I think there is a little bit of balancing issues with it. I think it's almost entirely a numbers thing, and whether or not you can deal with linearity. Those are my big gripes with it. I think it's fun. I think it's a little bit. I think the numbers are too high. Like, the damage you take is too high, and that's pretty much it. That's not what I wanted to do, but whatever. If I was gonna make a VN, I'd use Ren'Py. Seems like the easiest one. Yeah. It's very. I mean, but does that constitute as making a game? Is the question. So she hits me once and then she never hits me again. Great. If Epic Acts to be exclusive, I'll trick them and they'll get a bodged demo version. The real Grandma Guide goes on Steam. Get a lawsuit, probably. I wouldn't want to fuck with contracts. If you have a contract with them to accept a bag of cash for exclusivity, you should just give them the whole game. Disappoint your fans. Make a really condescending blog post. And Tell your fans they're idiots for not going on Epic. Oof. I want to see this sword, though. Damn, that hitbox is fucking huge. That hitbox on that back cleave, like it hits behind her. It's like in Mega Man Zero. All your attacks hit behind you. But yeah, I think if you adjusted the numbers slightly, you made it a little bit easier, I think this would be a lot better. I think it's fine. Like, it's a decent game. Probably a good game. But I just feel like it could have been an amazing game if it was just a little bit easier. Like, to be honest, I don't play these games for the challenge. I play them because they're simple and fun. And sometimes if the challenge is too much, it kind of... There's definitely a balancing issue, and it seems that getting the no-hit items might be too broken. However, you can master parry and make a game your little bitch. Possibly true. I'd probably not... I think you're probably right. I'm probably not playing it like Minoria. I'm trying to play it like Momodora. Right? I'm trying to play it like Reverie Under the Moonlight, where I roll and shit. And I should be using the block more often. And shit like the cross slash. Wait, do I not have... Oh, I don't even have to charge. I forgot to pick the charge up. Okay, fine. Whatever. Let's try again. Gonna do all achievements for Guide for Dead Rising 1 and 2. Yeah, I told you yesterday. I'm working on the Dead Rising 1 one right now. It's just that Dead Rising 2 will be later. Pulled a Dio and was like, hey, you're gonna step up to me? Is she gonna attack me? Get out. Ah. It's the biggest gripe I have with Epic. That's some bullshit. Wait. What is... Oh. Well, with the exclusivity deals? It is what it is. We live in a capitalist system. And if they want to use money to secure exclusives to make their storefront more competitive, that's their prerogative in our socio-economic system. And you're free to accept it or you're free to not accept it. So, you know, it is what it is. I don't think anything's wrong with it. I'm not one of these guys who thinks there's anything wrong with what they're doing. Ah, come on. I agree with the need to use shitty tactics to compete with Steam. It's not shitty. It's just, that's a capitalist tactic, right? You throw money at your stuff to take... You basically steal from your competitors, right? You steal their ability to use that product. You could consider it poaching, I guess, but... Listen, most indie devs don't want it to be exclusive, right? You ask any indie dev and they want their game on every platform they can get it on. Because that makes sense for them financially, right? Like, it makes sense to have it on everything because that's more, potentially more exposure, right? So that first hit just hurts, man. I know I get having games on multiple places, but Epic exclusivity sucks. I'm genuinely curious to see in a couple years if people change their opinion on Epic. Everyone's mad right now, but once Epic actually starts having a good storefront and has all, like, pretty much all the features that Steam has, will they be singing a different tune? I don't know, but vehemently hating on Epic is one thing. I think that's wrong. If there's plenty of reasons to dislike it, for sure. But I can't fault devs for going to Epic. You get offered a bag of cash, man. God damn it. Get offered a bag of cash. and I'd be going to Epic probably. I mean, the thing that nobody talks about is that Steam could offer exactly what Epic offers, right? Steam could be like, hey, Epic offered you whatever. Let's call it $30,000. Okay, Epic offered you $30,000. We'll give you $35,000. Come be exclusive to Steam. The thing is, Steam doesn't need to right now, because Steam's not losing sleep over anything. If a game doesn't get put on Steam, there's like 30 others that want to be on Steam, right? So, like, what are you gonna do? Damn it. It's okay. What happened with Shenmue 3 sucks. So far I'm liking 1, but I know a lot of people lost money for that, yes. It's not that they lost money, it's just like... So what happens is they broke their promise, right? That's... I mean, that's not on Epic, that's on the devs, okay? Or the publisher, whoever chose to put it on Epic, right? They made a promise, they're like, it's gonna have a Steam... You're gonna get a Steam key, right? So the promise was, okay, you get a Steam key, right? You are going to play this on Steam. And then Epic, they make a deal, and Epic, it goes Epic exclusive. So now that promise they made, which was their promise, that promise is not on Epic. That promise is on the devs. That promise is on Epic, right? I'll take my headphones off for a second so I can hear all this music, so I can talk and hear myself talk. But that promise is not on Epic. That promise is on the devs, and the devs chose to break that promise for a bag of cash. So, yeah, it sucks for everyone who backed it, but you just gotta... I mean, what you do is you pay with your wallet. So I'm pretty sure for Shenmue they offered refunds to everybody, which is good, like justifiably so, right? People want to play it on... If people didn't want to use Epic and they were promised Steam, they're entitled to a refund, right? I firmly believe that they should be offered a refund, and as far as I know, everybody got one. Everyone who wanted one got one. Let's try this one. Storm Essence? Summon Swords. Unleashes the Swamp. There's the other one. Dragon. God, get away! Get away from me! God damn it. Okay. That might be the way to do it. Is just run at her. Run at her with all my magic. Okay, we'll come back to it. I'll catch up on chat. Read an article that Epic wanted Dead or Alive games to be exclusive, but Namco wanted them on both. Yeah. And you know what? They're free to say yes, and they're free to say no. It's their choice as the publisher. And if they said no, great. You know, I'm very pro-consumer. So yes, I believe that it would be better for everyone involved, or sorry, for games to be on as many platforms as possible. So people who want to play them have the option of playing it wherever they want to, or wherever they can. But I understand. I don't get bent out of shape when, you know, like the best example, okay? The absolute best example is like Bloodborne. Everyone's like, oh, we need a PC port of Bloodborne. We need a PC port of Bloodborne. It's like, no, I mean... I rolled right into it. My phone battery went dead yesterday, that's why I didn't hear your comment. My question yesterday. Oh, okay. Well, sorry, man. Yeah, working on Dead Rising 1 now, as in it'll be the next thing that comes out. I'm gonna try to release them all at once. It'll be 3 videos. I'm gonna try to release them like days apart, so we don't have a Sekiro situation where it takes like 5 months to finish the thing. Because I know I don't like waiting, and I know you guys don't like waiting. So Well, nobody likes waiting. So yeah, I'll try to get them all out at the same time. My goal. Frisia. I can't use Frisia. Let's try the swords, I guess. Depends how far Fortnite cash can go. Fortnite went gangbusters, so I'm not surprised if they're up for a good few years. It's like Nintendo, right? That Wii U cash, man. Damn, those summoned swords do a lot of damage. Okay, summoned swords is probably really good. Summon swords. Okay, summon swords. Epic has cash to strong arm people for now. I'm curious if this backfires. I mean, it could, but at the end of the day, I wouldn't call it strong arming. You have a choice. It's not like you're getting blackmailed. Like, Epic's not blackmailing you, right? They're quite literally going, hey, you want some money to go on Epic? And then, because indie devs are probably broke. I mean, I guess you could argue that it is strong arming. Okay, I can see that. You could argue that they are strong arming a little bit. Sure, I'll give you that. I will give you that, because at the end of the day, yes, an indie dev is probably pretty poor, pretty tight for cash, and getting offered a bag of cash is pretty damaging. Oh my god, am I gonna do it? I got her! We did it! We summon swords her. I think what happens is because she jumps into it. Okay, Claremont. So I think what happens is you see at the start of the fight, she jumped into the swords, like where the swords were coming from. That obviously did a crap load of damage, because the swords themselves weren't doing that much. Sister Devore and is tainted by witchcraft. Okay, so this is the same as my other one. Sister Devore, why would you walk that path? I don't know, because... Oh, fuck, it's Poison Berries, guy. If I wanted games bad enough, I'd get it on Epic. It's more convenient to have my games on Steam. I don't mind capitalism. Yeah, so, I mean, that's the thing I think we talked about this the other day, or at least we did in Discord. This guy, Mama Goose. He was saying he likes to have everything condensed on Steam, and I get that. It's totally fine. But if you really cared about that, what you can do is you can get it on Epic and then add it as a game to your Steam library. So it's all condensed on your Steam library. Like I said, I think there's plenty of reasons to dislike Epic, you know. They have Tencent, I think it's Tencent who has some stake in... Tencent has a stake in Epic, which, you know, I personally would rather not have my personal information linked at all to people who have ties to China, but that's just me, right? Well, I guess I do have my credit card info on Epic, but that's because me and Max bought exactly one game. Epic's not bad. I mean, they're giving away a lot of free games, and that's a pro-consumer practice, just giving away games for free. So what happens when Epic signs... Basically what happens when Epic signs a game, like an exclusivity deal with a game dev, they essentially... You're basically buying a bunch of copies of the game. So there's a bunch of games on Epic that go for free just because, like, hey, we've got them. So, you know, somebody may as well take them. So they basically give away games for free on Epic, and like I think me and Max bought Ashen. I guess Max bought Ashen for me, and then we didn't like it. So after, like, I think it was 2 hours, we got a refund. And then we went and all I've used Epic for since is getting the free games they give out every week or so. It's great. And they're not bad games either. That's the best part, right? They're actually decent games. Like, it's shit like a lot. Did I go the wrong way? I thought I was supposed to go. Oh, I am supposed to go that way. It's good shit. Like, it's not bad games. Like Celeste. This week it's Celeste right now. Celeste is critically acclaimed. I mean, I'm personally not a big fan of that style of game, but yeah, sure. What did Max... Max got a game called Mutant something? Like, we got it for free on Epic. And Max is, like, really liking it. It's like XCOM, basically. So it's like, yeah, like, hell yeah, dude. If it's free, like, why the fuck not? I think this is my charged attack, right? When will they be coming out with Dead Rising 5? Hopefully never. I agree, yeah. If it weren't for the big cash backing publishers, might not have ever gotten Bloodborne or Bayo 2 in the first place. Yeah, exactly, right? I'm gonna be one of those guys who's like never ever. I'm gonna embrace the never ever. Never ever happening. I'm gonna put on my gold Sony face and say never ever. It's pretty damn fun. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's like night and day, dude. Having the 2 damage buffs versus not having them is fucking nuts. I would strongly say that you should probably just reset if you don't get them. Maybe that's why the zombie co-op game... Yeah, we thought about that. I theory crafted that it's likely Outbreak 3, I guess? Outbreak File 3. They'll probably just call it Outbreak. Yeah, Mutant Year Zero. Max is really enjoying that. So, I mean, hey, it was fucking free. It's great. Sure. Yeah, holy shit. This thing died so fast. Before this other one even spawned. On that note, Celeste and Inside are free. Yeah. So if you were ever interested in Epic, it's free right now. This is actually hilarious. Okay, it spawns on a timer. But it died so fucking fast. That's fucking hilarious. That's pretty goddamn funny. This is gonna be a pain in the ass to remember where these crystals are, though. Played a little bit, haven't got back to yet since I've been doing other things. Yeah, Max is really liking it, so I usually trust Max's opinion on stuff. Usually. He has good taste, usually. Usually. Like all of us, sometimes he has shitty taste. As one does. But yeah, he's enjoying it, and it was fucking free, right? And we kind of calculated why it would be, or not calculated. We theorized it was free because there's a DLC pack for it. So we're theorizing that it's a loss leader. So they're just giving the game away for free because they probably either hit the sales number they were expecting, or they don't think they're gonna sell many more copies. So the goal was to give the game away for free and then hopefully get people to play it and enjoy it, and then they can just buy the DLC. That's my theory with Max. It's most likely Outbreak. I agree. I'm right there with you. It's way more likely that it's Outbreak than it is Dead Rising. After the Dead Rising, okay, so fucking so Resident Evil has been like on an uptick, right? Like, oh, we can't. Okay, you can get more healing essence. What? Okay, whatever. Interesting. I'm at 11 out of 10. Can I get like double in this playthrough? Interesting. Maybe it's because I picked different dialogue options or something. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. Pin is basically patches from the Souls games. It's true. Maybe that's intentional. As if Resident Evil 8 will be third or first person. I think first person's gone, man. I wouldn't be surprised if for better or for worse, that like I'd like to see sales numbers. It's kind of hard to determine. Like, I would say it's kind of indeterminate, you know? Because why was Remake successful? Was Remake successful because it was Resident Evil 2? Or is it because it was a really good game? And I think it'll be hard to really know the answer to that. Because I liked Remake 2. I liked Remake 2 a lot. I thought it was great. But the question is it because it was Resident Evil 2? Or is it because it was just a good, fun game? I think Resident Evil 7, I feel like, would just be polarizing. I don't know if it would be good. Like, for me... Oh, there's the ivory bead. Okay, so that respawns every time, I guess. God, it's so much easier to kill shit. This is kind of insane. Oh, goodbye. Good night. Okay. Yeah. See you, man. Thanks for stopping by. We should go to the right now. You live in PA, so I'm good. Bye. Yeah, everyone's on East Coast. It's kind of crazy. I'm surprised everybody's on East Coast. Because I've never really associated my stuff with East Coast. It doesn't matter where you live. It's YouTube. I should really look at... Maybe I can start earlier for some streams, we'll see. Maybe you can try morning streams at some point. So some people in the East Coast can get a little taste of RP in their lives. I need the key. I think the keys are here. ARP, so when you get the Zombie Genocider achievement, you just got the bad ending to the game and you'll... Yeah. You just have to get an ending. It doesn't matter what the ending is. But you have to kill your 53,000 zombies. 54,000 zombies, I guess. And then you have to get an ending. You just have to finish it out. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what ending you get. You just have to get an ending. That's how it is. Vroom vroom. I wish RE8 would be first person because RE7 was super fucking flawed, but I wish they'd give it a second shot. I mean, like, you guys know my feelings on FPS, so I respect that you liked it. I think I would prefer it. Well, undoubtedly I would prefer it as what we got for Remake 2. I think that just works better. The like kind of pseudo... did I have to do the combat anymore? I don't know, kind of pseudo... Resident Evil 4 style? I think I prefer that style. But I get why you would like FPS. Because it is a bit more of a horror simulator in FPS, right? I think that's why people liked Alien Isolation. It's partially because it was FPS, right? Where's the key, man? Is it down here? Have I been here? Have I been here before? Did I just come through here? Am I drunk? I did, right? Yeah. I can't remember where the key is. Stick to the schedule you prefer. No, I mean, I'm open to it. Like, it just depends. Just depends on what's going down. Okay, I guess we go this way. I'm just like, it kind of surprises me that there's so many people who are East Coast. Okay. So I guess we have to go up and sideways. God, the ice damage and the better sword is just crazy. It was locked. Okay, how do I get over there then? Down here. East Coast, Beast Coast. I mean, hey, whatever. I don't care. Like honestly, it doesn't affect me at all. I always thought that was kind of funny. It's like people have all this pride for being born on a certain side of the country. It's like, I guess it'd be kind of weird. Like, it would be strange to like be born in a place that didn't have an ocean, because I've always lived next to the ocean. Patron saint of Ramsey. I think it's down here. feel like it is down here, right? This looks familiar. Right. Right. Oh yeah, I remember that too. Played Resident Evil 7 in VR, that was fucking cool. Yeah, see, you got like the full Resident Evil 7 experience. I feel like a lot of people didn't get that. You know? We've been down here yet. Where the fuck is the key? Oh my god, I can't remember this at all. Did I just miss it? I feel like it's down here. Let's try looking down here again. Just like maybe that was a crystal. I honestly can't remember. I'm like losing it again. We're going significantly faster than last time, but I'm still like, this place is very confusing. The garden area. RE7 is still good without VR, but with VR, holy shit, it's so much better with it. That's really crazy. I never would have expected that. Like, of all the things I would have expected in my life, somebody saying that it's better with VR just kind of blows my mind. Maybe it is over here. No, there's a crystal, right? That was a crystal, isn't it? I need to stop backtracking to places I've already been. So I've never been in a hurricane or seen a tornado. Yeah. Exactly, right? Like I think Dave would probably be the same way. Like, it would be weird not to live near a beach, right? It would just feel strange. Because you've been near beaches your whole life. I guess it depends. But if you lived in like the middle of the country, in like a landlocked part of the country, it's just likely you would never fucking see water outside of maybe a lake or like a swimming pool, but you'd never see like just water. Like a body of water, like a beach and an ocean. And that's something that I've always just had nearby, right? Like where I live, there's a beach like maybe like 2 or 3 blocks away. It's really close. So it'd just be weird not to have that. I mean, the beach is kind of gross, but I've been through here already. What the fuck is that key, man? It's been like everywhere. I swear the key was down somewhere. I'll look it up in a second. It'd be weird not to live near the beach. Well, I fucking hate the beach. I know, I don't go to it on a regular basis. It would be weird not to be near one, you know? It would be weird to just be like landlocked. Cause we take the ferry all the time. Cause my grandparents live across the way. Did I open this already? I think I did. Did I do this? I must have, right? Okay. Like we go on ferries. You know, it would be weird. It would just be weird not to have the water nearby. How do I get down there? Crystals protect the lair of a wish. This is exactly what happened last time. Should I play RE7? I don't have it. I don't have Resident Evil 7. I don't have it. Maybe it's on the other side. Oh, you have to do this. hear some shit going down. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do. God damn it. Yeah. I think you're gonna have a much better experience playing this game if you get that stupid ice upgrade. Fuck you! I did it again. Okay, go down the ladder. Go down the ladder. Go down the ladder. Don't miss the ladder. Don't miss the ladder. Do not miss the ladder. Go down the ladder. Jump this. Thank you. Okay, now where are we at? Oh, right. I should use the other sword. Brunhilde. It gives me the height I need to yubble yump. And it didn't matter at all. So what's up there? Okay, maybe I have to drop down this way. No, I don't. Because if I go down here, it's nothing, right? It's just a ladder down. Locked. Thing before? Yeah, it's hard to remember exactly where. Like this area was very confusing my first playthrough, so now it's like very hard to remember. What do you think about Resident Evil 7? I never played it. I don't own it. I have never owned it. Likely will not own it. Actually, maybe I do. I feel like I bought a Resident Evil pack, but I don't think I bought Resident Evil 7. And honestly, if I did buy it, I probably wouldn't do it. It's something I'd probably prefer to watch rather than play myself, because it's FPS, and I don't handle FPS well. Just how I am. It's like the dragon incense. Yeah, fuck. I'm totally lost. This is just like yesterday, where I cannot remember where to go. Maybe let's call it here. I don't really feel like like doing that, but I don't know what else to play. Quickly go save and I'll figure something else out to play. I'll look at my library. Boom, where are you? BRB Lumines, there we go. I'll leave the mic on because I'm still technically here. Let me just look at my Steam library. Oh, what did I say? Yaiba? Do we want to do Yaiba? Do we want to do Yaiba? Do you want me to show you Yaiba? We could do Yaiba. Let me take a look at my Steam library. What's on my official RP Steam account? Agalos? No, probably not right now. Darkest of Days, I can go ahead and uninstall that one. Yep, there we go. Cave Story Plus. I actually have never beaten Cave Story, at least not the true ending. I've beaten it like the bad ending. Should really get around to that one day. The Evil Within on Steam, no. Forager, 36 hours played of Forager. Did all the achievements and they didn't unlock, so yes, I'm mad. Guacamelee Super Turbo Championship Edition, look at that. Ion Fury Eratus, which I promptly uninstalled. I have Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil 2. Slay the Spire, Vambrace Cold Soul. Let's check if I have Resident Evil 7 right now. I don't. I have Resident Evil HD Remaster, Resident Evil 0 HD Remaster, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 4, and Resident Evil 5. No 7. No, don't do Yaiba if you don't want to. I wouldn't want it spoiled for me. It sounds like a real special game. It's fucking garbage. Wheel or Coward? I don't have the prep to do the wheel. I don't have any of the games installed. I have to figure out what games there are that I actually have to do. Like, there's a crap load of them that look hilarious. There's like one where you're like a devil guy and you shoot tacos or something. Dave will like that one. his culture, his people. Resident 7 starts cool but gets fucking awesome, then drops the ball for the later half. Sounds like a lot of games. Enemy variety fucking blows too. Would it work with zombies though is the question. H-Doom? No, we can't do you know we can't do H-Doom, dude. We're not streaming on Pornhub. If you want to hurt yourself. After I got the achievement, I restarted my game and I beat Dead Rising with a good ending, and the Mega Blaster didn't spawn in the security room. You have to get it. You have to get an ending. You have to do Zombie Genocider and then get an ending. You got just go get your 54,000 kills and then go wait up at the heliport and just AFK and let your game end. And then you'll get the Mega Buster. This is YouTube, not Pornhub. Let me take a look at my library. I'll be back for a second. Order. Did I stream the order before? We can have the iPhone. I do. There it is. Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Z. A little comic book in it. To let you know how fucking cool it is. Koei Tecmo put the name on that. I legit don't know what I should stream. That's be short. What do I have hooked up? Super Nintendo's out. PS2's out. That's like nothing. I don't even know. Just play something on Steam. Can you hear me rambling? Zed? It is Zed. It is Zed. I'm Canadian, okay? It's Zed. Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Zed. Dankest dungeon. PC Dead Rising, where Brad's body escapes us. This garbage game. It's like 4 achievements. God damn it. DMC4 Special Edition. Oh yeah, there it is. El Taco Diablo. Don't do Yaiba if you don't want to. One day, Dave. I should send you Yaiba. Pay more to send it to Florida than it would cost to buy it new. You can't restart after getting the achievement. You have to get a number of kills and then get an ending, yeah. You must mean Z. It's not Z, it's Zed. I'm Canadian, sorry. Just like it's not lieutenant, it's lieutenant. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Why is that still installed? I already did that one on whatever junk we called it. Hacknet? I don't remember that. Hammer Watch, Hell Warders. I still gotta play that with Max and Jackie. Just Cause 2. I should really play La Mulana 2 at some point too. I actually enjoyed it. I just dropped it. Layers of Fear? No. That's been like free a bunch of times over. Grimrock might make for an interesting stream actually, but I don't think I'm ready for it. Oh, we can play Reverie Under the Moonlight. That's always a fun time. Monaco. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just play Momo 4. We'll just beat Momo 4 and call it a day. Easy. Easy, man. Easy. You own Yaiba? No more care. Do you actually own Yaiba, Dave? You're probably like me and you bought it, right? You just bought it on, just bought it because it was cheap, likely. It's fine, normal. See how much of this I remember. This kind of fits the theme of, fuck Layers of Fear. Fuck, I hate it. Never played it. Grimrock is probably ideal for turn-based Tuesday. The thing about Grimrock is it's not really turn-based. I mean, it kind of is, but it's more real-time, you know? I bought Yaiba who knows how long ago. Did you never even put it in to play it? How do I check the map? Yeah, it's kind of weird. The controls are just different. That double jump, man. Huh. I also forgot that this is 4-3. Interesting. 4-3 versus 16-9. Is Layers of Fear that bad, Doomed? All I know about Layers of Fear is the stupid meme of the ghost bonking her head into the wall, which is fucking hilarious. See, look, the damage you take seems pretty reasonable, don't it? I forgot I had a bow. I have Layers of Fear from PS Plus. Yeah, I got it from Humble Bundle, I think. I think I got it from Humble Bundle and a bunch of other free shit. Like, they just, like, can't give that shit away fast enough. Which is goddamn hilarious. Boom. Yeah, this is just a fun little game, man. I like Momo 4 a lot. Oh, never mind. It's not this way, is it? No. It's up here, right? That's what it is. Sounds like Wes needs some more games to play. Oh my god. I really don't. I think I could do a calculation of how little how little more games I need, but I'm pretty sure my current library of games, I could probably last for like 20 years at least. Easily 20 years. And if I wanted to make all achievement guides and stuff like that for each of them, it would be even longer. I'd be happy to send me some. Sweating intensifies. Although Max expressed interest in playing Alan Wake, like, co-op. Like, we would just double team it. We just... Oh, fuck. I totally forgot about that. Well, I guess Minoria doesn't have any instant kill spikes, so I'm okay with that, but... Forgot. We'll probably play Alan Wake, me and Max will probably co-op it. Maybe in October. Because that way things will calm down. Well, maybe end of September, October, we'll call it. I do actually want to get through... One of my big things is I want to get through Rule of Rose this year. And make a guide on it. And call it finished. So we'll do a review, a guide, and a thing on Rule of Rose. So that was one of the things I wanted to do for October, for sure. One of my priorities for this October was to get through Rule of Rose. And maybe one other horror game. I don't know. Calling Rule of Rose a horror game doesn't really seem appropriate. But I guess there's not really anything else you could call it. Why am I going this way? There's nothing over here. Whatever. I want to. I want to. Just having a good time, man. It's just fun. It's just fun playing Reverie Under the Moonlight. Except when I die a bunch of times. I don't even need to really kill this guy. Vegeta in the Rain returns. Hey, I never said it was bad. Like, Oh, I did it again! What the fuck is wrong with me? Okay. We're not even gonna go over there this time. I've totally forgotten where to go and how to play this game. No, I mean... I don't... I think my opinion of Rule of Rose is like nearly the same as you, Doomed. I think as a game, the combat is horribly imbalanced. But there's a lot of interesting stuff in there. Damn it, Dave. The fucking savage blow. What's the fucking called? Dave? Oh, like fell cleave plus screenshot on Doomed there. That's what that was. Oh, God damn it. Okay, we're not going right. We're not going left. We're going right. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. I think, Doomed, I think honestly we probably have the same opinion. There's a lot of interesting stuff there. It's just marred by having like atrocious combat. And doing shit with your dog, like looking for items, is fucking garbage. I think you will agree with that, based on your video. I don't think that's a controversial opinion to have. My guess is it's not a controversial opinion at all. Hey, there's a spider. Am I kawaii? Ugu? I think it's just, yeah. Really unfortunate about the combat, man. That's like the only thing. If it was a little easy, like I'm legitimately thinking, like, if you had a Game Shark code that gave you, like, more attack power, would that make the game a lot better? And the answer's probably yes. Like, I've beaten Hoffman, man. I know how bad it can get. I agree it's a very interesting game, but one's enjoyment will depend on if you can tolerate the gameplay, which I cannot. Exactly. But the question remains, if... Like, maybe that would be a good idea for, like, a series. Game Workshop or something. The Mr. Fix-It. Like, if you could mod the game so that you weren't taking, like, literally 15 minutes to kill a boss of, like, just hammering on it, would that make the game better or worse? And in Rule of Rose, I think, like, undisputedly it would make it better. I just love pretending to be the blind fanboy. Yeah, we absolutely do, yeah. No, I think... That's the thing. I think your video is very level-headed, but yeah, you just like to play it up for yucks, I guess. Alright. I totally forgot about that. And by totally forgot, I mean I didn't forget at all, because here it is. We got her. We got him. Pretty funny that if you beat Hoffman, you've seen pretty much the worst of it. Yeah, that's what you said, right? I just think it's so fucking funny. Because I beat Hoffman, I'm like, I can't do this. I just remember so vividly, I was like looking at it. It took me like, I think it took me like 4 or 5 attempts to beat Hoffman. I finally beat him, I'm like, I can't do this right now. And I sent it off to you like the next day. Agree, it's a very interesting game. Yeah. I wouldn't knock you for hating Rule of Rose. Or thinking it's a garbage game. But what I'll probably do is I'll probably do what I did for all the games I'm doing guides on, which is we'll upload a full playthrough, no commentary, as one does, and we'll do the thing. Fuck. Alright, I have the pearl. I totally forgot. Yep. Maybe the damage numbers aren't so far off. Yeah, I do think the levels were a mistake. Well, I think that is a fair assumption in Minoria. I know why. I'm pretty sure he put it in to make it more similar to like put the levels in to make it more similar to like the Castlevania games. Is my guess. But I actually don't think it works particularly well here. Or not here, in Minoria. I feel like it would have been better off having like health upgrades. And maybe attack power upgrades or something like it just feels very like Reverie Under the Moonlight is fairly conservative in what it has, right? But it doesn't have other weapons, right? So when you're giving me options of like equipable weapons, that excites me, and then I get a sword that has a slightly different attack pattern and then nothing. You know? Alright, I'm supposed to give him a couple whacks. You know, it's just unfortunate when it's like, oh, you get a new sword. Oh, it doesn't actually do anything. Like, it doesn't change anything, right? So there's like 2 swords, and only one of them has... Only one sword that I've seen has an attack power increase. So it's like, what's the point of even having extra swords at that point, right? That's my opinion on that. It just does a lot of things I value, and a few games got me thinking like Rule of Rose. Kind of default has to be my favorite. Not by default, but yeah, I get you, right? No, I mean, it's a unique game for sure. And I think that has value. Especially if you're one of those video games or art types, which I'm not. Not one of those guys, but hey, you know, if you are, then, like, you should be looking at games like Rule of Rose and being like, yeah. But it just seems like a lot of people don't play them. If it's not like Shadow of the Colossus, no one has an argument. Ooh, that was close. Got her. Got him! Look at it as if you're making a game and the gameplay sucks and you fucked up bad. Agree. And a lot of the time it's just a numbers issue. That's the saddest thing about Rule of Rose. You tweak some numbers and suddenly the game is a lot more tolerable. Like, it's not even like a ton, right? You just be like, oh, instead of taking like 10 hits to kill this enemy, it takes 4, right? Completely changes the dynamic of the game, right? Turns combat from being some absolute slog into, you know, something that's actually reasonable. And it's simple, man. It's like Minoria is the same way. You know, you make some minor changes to make things a little bit easier, and suddenly your game is significantly more enjoyable, I think, to a lot more people. Like, Minoria doesn't have difficulty levels. This has difficulty levels. And it affects your max health. Sure. So it's not super complicated, but, you know, it makes a difference. I'm all for video games as art, and it doesn't need to have amazing gameplay, but it needs to at least do something decent. Yeah, I think I used to be one of these guys who's like, gameplay first, like gameplay. And I still believe that for most games, gameplay is like absolutely the most important thing. But when we're talking, there's so many types of games now that aren't necessarily like games. They're like kind of like either story heavy or artsy or whatever you want to call them. So then for stuff like that, how do I change my thing again? Fuck, I don't even remember what it is. For stuff that's like artsy or like story heavy, then I feel like you should value like entertainment value, right? Like call it entertainment value as opposed to gameplay, right? So it's like, okay, you look at something like, let's use the Rage Cage, our favorite scapegoat, okay? You look at one of David Cage's games, right? And what like, are his games good? As games? No, they're terrible. I think no one will be like, yes. They have great gameplay. Like, Heavy Rain is a joke in terms of gameplay. It's fucking garbage. But then you go to something like, hey, does Heavy Rain have entertainment value? And it's like, yes, Heavy Rain has entertainment value. We get big boy laughs taking the piss out of Heavy Rain on a regular basis, right? And it's not particularly fun to play, but it's fun to watch. It's fun to watch somebody else play it, right? And it's kind of the same thing with like Beyond Two Souls and Detroit Become Human. Although, honestly, Beyond Two Souls maybe not so much. Because Beyond Two Souls, in my opinion, is just like fucking terrible. But we had fun in Detroit, and we had fun in Heavy Rain, right? So there's entertainment value to be had in David Cage's games, but they are shitty games, right? Yeah, and then there's like I don't know, like text-based games which can be fun, or not necessarily fun, but at least entertaining, right? The gameplay is kind of garbage. Gameplay, then music, then visuals. There's more to it than that. And like honestly, like I don't like the music thing. Music and sound, I think, is less important than visuals, in my opinion. I kind of bulk them together because it's what it is. But we're talking, like, it's fluff, right? Like, if Momodora 4 didn't look as good, didn't look like it did, would it be worse? Or if Minoria used pixel art instead of the 3D graphics, would I change my opinion on it? Probably not. It probably wouldn't affect anything, right? That would be kind of just how it is. Like, I think the problem with Minoria that I'm having is that it's linear and the combat feels a little imbalanced every time, man. Double jump right after you, right as soon as you enter, double jump, you get it every time. Every single time, baby. There's a thing down here, right? There. Yeah. Yes, sirree, Bob. Undertale has fan art and porn. Yeah, I'm sure it does. I'm sure pretty much every game has porn and fan art. I will say that the Undertale porn is probably quite degenerate in nature. My hypothetical guess. Just a hunch. Just a hunch. Let's go ahead and get the thing. Do I need it? Oh, what is it? The thread? I should probably get the thread. Give him a couple of slaps to get him over here. Get over here. Throw your bomb. Last Day of June isn't fun. It doesn't have good gameplay, but I liked it. There you go. Exactly, right? I think if your game is like a game, like I don't know what to describe it as. A core gamer game. Like, I would describe this as like a core gamer game. And I would describe stuff like Devil May Cry or Resident Evil 2 or whatever as a core gamer game, right? And then you have those kind of more artsy-fartsy games which have a more broad appeal. Because they're not about being... They're not super difficult, and they're not... like, very... There's like a lower barrier to entry, I guess, is where I would mark it, right? Because there's like... Oh, crap. That's the big laser. I was just gonna sit there and tank that, but that's the big laser. That dog's gonna be awfully close. Should move over here. Just so he's a little farther away. She, I guess? Fun and engaging boss fight. You got him. Well, Heavy Rain might be fun to laugh at. It's not necessarily the thing I'd want to encourage. I agree. I mean, we take the piss out of it because it's funny. But you gotta keep in mind, Heavy Rain did, can I warp? Can't warp it. It won Game of the Year in several large publications. So yeah, people considered it a game. The victim died instantly, but wrote the killer's name. What's the contradiction? The killer's name was spelled wrong. I'll never forget that bullshit. Yeah, well, whatever. You gotta kind of roll with the punches. Do I want to play Dead Rising 2 off the record again? I will eventually. I don't know if I want to do it right now. Like, I'll finish Dead Rising, the All Achievements Guide for Dead Rising 2, and then I'll probably do Dead Rising 2 All Achievements. And then I'll probably do Off the Record. I know everyone's been asking for 3, but it's like, I'll do 3 after. I don't know, Off the Record's gonna be Off the Record will be hard to do. Because there's a lot to do in Off the Record. Like, the achievements are very involved compared to a standard playthrough. So I'll have to figure that out. Bastion is simple gameplay, but the visuals, music, and narrator make me really like it. Yeah, but the core gameplay is good. Like, Bastion's it's not a bad game. Like, so I think the thing about Bastion is it does everything really well. Your gameplay doesn't have to be overly complicated. It can be simple. No one's gonna knock you for having a simple game. Right? The gameplay is simple, but it works. And that's all that really matters. Right? Am I forgetting something? I feel like there's something I'm forgetting. Oh, right. There's a thing here. I'm actually amazed how much of this I still remember, which is kind of crazy. Wait. Oh, you can just buy the doll. Okay. You can buy a Diaz Pearl here. I know it's off topic, but I tried to laugh at Detroit with my girlfriend watching a playthrough making 4 Android rickshaw jokes. But then after a little bit, she got into it and I caught her playing it the next day. Hey, the Android rickshaw and the stupid, the Android parking was pretty goddamn funny. But yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people actually did get into it. And again, that's fine. Like, I'm not gonna knock on people for getting into it and enjoying it. It's fine. Like, Max and Jackie, they watched a play. They did the same thing as that you're doing. They watched a playthrough together, and they enjoyed it together, right? But when I'm playing it, I'm not getting into it at all because I'm looking for the. Well, okay. Well, when I'm playing a David Cage game, I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking to take the piss out of it. Okay. We know this going into it. Okay, we know we're here to take the piss out of it. No, that's one way to instantly lose. Let's get knocked off. We don't actually have to beat this. Yeah, we don't have to beat her no hit. We just got some garbage items. It's fine. No, it's like just like taking the piss out of the David Cage role. Because despite all his rage, he's still just David Cage. Damn, dude. Yep. That's okay, you can just tank him. Android rickshaw. Oh, it's dead from poison. Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that outcome. Teddy Witch again. Unfortunately, that's the last time we're gonna see her. Oh yeah. There's a lot wrong with Detroit. There's a lot wrong with Detroit that you can make fun of, because it's just like very, very obvious oversights. Like, Android parking is a really fucking stupid concept. And, like, it took me, like, 2 seconds to laugh at that and say it's stupid, and explain why it's stupid. But he ran with it, and that was, the game. But if you're not worried about that kind of stuff, like, if you don't care about, like, the really stupid parts of it, and you can get into it, then you'll have a fun time. Where do I go now? Get beamed by one of those bombs, though. I mean, that bomb didn't do that much damage to me, right? Does Lubella die here? I never quite got that. I think I think it's implied you killed her. Implied implications, I believe. I mean, she blows up. She escapes the first time, right? But she blows up the second time. So I assume she's dead. Her giant breasts will trouble us no more. Alright, I think it's technically faster to be a cat. But we ain't speedrunning. Damn. It's only been 2 hours? Fuck. This is actually hilarious. Because it's... We're just gonna go and we're gonna beat the game and it's gonna be like, oh, okay. What do you... I'm trying to think. What... Is there any other boss we don't have to kill? Final just gives you a missive or whatever. Tainted Missive's good, but I don't think we'll need it. We're gonna have to warp now, that's right. I mean, I guess I did play this for like a month straight, so I do have pretty good memory of it. I'm honestly surprised at how much I remember. Because I haven't touched it in a good chunk of time. The other option I was gonna play was Mega Man X2. And fuck, maybe we can play some Mega Man X2 after this. If we actually care. We'll just play some Minoria, finish Minoria, then play Mega Man X, or sorry, then play Momodora, and then Mega Man X2. Seems legit for a stream to me. I'm okay with that. Alright, I need the sparse thread. Sparse thread. Alright, there's a thing up there. We did it. We did it, Reddit. I'm having no trouble with her. What do you mean? With Lubella? I think Layers of Fear is like PT. Maybe. I don't know if people are gonna like that implication though. Get trigger doomed. I haven't played Layers of Fear. All I know is that stupid meme, like I said to Doomed. That stupid ass meme where the guy... the ghost, like, bumps into a wall. My girlfriend was wild for Detroit's Connor. Made me realize why she picked me in the first place. What? Because I got the tism, I like dogs. I saw you like dogs too, I noticed that, yeah. It's funny because I remember reading, or not reading, I saw an interview with, like, the actors from Detroit. And the guy who played Connor's like, he's like, what's your favorite line in the movie? He's like, I like dogs. And apparently David Cage got really mad about that. That his favorite line in the game was, I like dogs. That's great, though. I know, wait, I like dogs. I saw you like dogs too. I noticed your dog's hair on your chair was literally how we met. That's hilarious. That's actually pretty damn funny. It's pretty fucking funny. I do think it's fucking hilarious, though. Where are we going? Monastery? Doesn't matter where we go next. I guess not really. I'll go down here. No, I need to get the key. Key to the Cinder Chambers, I think? What's the key for? No, the key's for Fennel, I think, right? Whatever, let's just get the key. Connor is a nice lad, even if he short circuits sometimes. Let's go get the thing. I should just play it on easy. The only thing that changes is your health total, so it doesn't really matter. Can't pick it up as a thing. At least he never stalled while carrying an old man. Wait, stalled? What? Who did that? Was that, Marcus? Pulling a plug on a Marcus? Yeah, I think the thing is, like, in terms of Detroit's characters, like, the best characters are... What's his name? Hank? The best characters are the detective and Connor, right? The detective and Connor are, like, the best characters. And they have the best narrative. And... David Cage always fucking does this, but he, like, splits... Well, I guess not always, but he, like, splits the focus between, like, 3 characters. So in Heavy Rain, there's 4. In Detroit, I guess there's 3. And in Beyond, there's only 2. But in Beyond, it's a different scenario because it's one really bad character. He picked the worst game to focus on. But if you had just played as Connor, I feel like it would be a lot better because Connor was like the most interesting character, and clearly has the most fleshed out arc too. Again, I didn't really play as Kara or whatever her name is. Property Robot. There's a game you should play called Destroy All Humans. It's about aliens trying to take over Earth, and it's really good. I appreciate the recommendations, but I have way too much stuff to play, unfortunately. I'm not gonna get around to playing like half these games. Is it down here? No. Yes. No. I think it was down here. Yeah, there's one there. I think it's here, right? Yeah. It is. Whatever. Yep. I forgot about that. I jumped down here. Movie mind. What's your favorite line in the movie? Was it a Freudian slip or brutal honesty? Oh, I didn't even notice. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So we gotta kill Arsonist. I recommend History Channel games. God damn it. Hey RP, yeah, you're gonna stop recommending me stuff because I got too much stuff to play. I'm not gonna play Five Nights at Freddy's like ever. I just know I'm not gonna play it. So while I appreciate the suggestions, it's just not gonna happen. Crap. Damn it, I missed. Still got it. Still got it. I found you through Rich Evans from Red Letter Media. Yeah, he did that before I started my channel, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, he did a good one. He had a good run. I actually stole his strategy, the camera strategy. It's from Rich. That's Rich's strategy. But, I guess it's common knowledge. You get a refresh of your camera. But a lot of that is, you know, a thing that happens. I knew about taking photos because that's just what you do, right? Do I even need to do anything else here? Do I just warp back to the monastery? There's the thing. No, I think I just go to Fennel, right? I didn't know that. I guess Rich was more into movie games than Jay. It's back on, it's like one of the first things he did on Pre-Rec, I think. was playing Dead Rising. One sitting, no deaths. I don't know if he got Saint or whatever, but he did the true ending with no deaths. I don't particularly care to do no deaths because it's a pain in the ass, especially if you're trying to do a bunch of stuff. I don't know if he got everybody. I can't remember, but he definitely did it in one sitting. Did a whole run, the game crashed at Bomb Collector. Because he was playing it before it was on Steam. Well, what was he playing it on? Was he playing it on Xbox? I have not. I've never had it crash at, I've never had it crash at Bomb Collector. The Steam version is a piece of shit in my opinion, because at least on my PC it doesn't work that well. Brad's body just disappears. Like, for my all achievements guide, I did it on the 360 version, because it's the most stable version I have. And it's the OG release, so it's probably the most reliable. Oh, right, I got the pocket and sensory. Why don't I have this fucking equipped yet? What the fuck is wrong with me? It's like the best item in the game. How do I do this again? Let's do this. Do I have to do something, or do I just... Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I didn't watch Rich's playthrough in a long time. But it was a good one. Oh, was it? The reason I did it was because I got the PS4 remaster for Christmas from my sister. That's why I made that guide. Because I noticed there wasn't really one. Yeah, Fennel's just being a piece of shit, I think. There was a setup, I think. There's a setup for this, I can't remember. I honestly can't remember. First ended at Carlito when he got killed. Which Carlito? Like the first Carlito? Or is it like Sniper Carlito? I had the Carlito vanishing bug on PC too, freaked me out. Yeah. It's like a PC exclusive glitch. It's really fucking weird. He died on Sniper Carlito? Damn, dude. How'd you die on Sniper Carlito? Oh no. Car City. I think we're done, right? Did I miss one? I think I got them all. I think I did them all. I mean, I could... Well, we can do Fennel later. Or not Fennel, whatever her name is. Hi, whatever. Sniper... PC exclusive glitch, wow, what a feature. Yeah, like, I've never heard of it happening on anything but PC. I forgot who it was. No, it wasn't Genji. It's that other... It's that guy who speedruns Dead Rising. I can't remember his name. He speedruns Dead Rising in the Discord. He told me that, well, he said that, it's not an uncommon thing, I guess. It's not like it's super common, but it's not super uncommon either. So I assume it has something to do with your hardware of choice. My guess. Like, if your PC has certain hardware, you're probably gonna get that glitch. Whereas other people won't have that glitch. Just totally depends. Is there even anything in here? Like being Rich Evans and living in Milwaukee? Yeah, I mean, dying to Sniper Carlito. That's... Sniper Carlito is one of the easiest things. I'd be curious to see how he did it. Maybe I'll look it up after the stream. We'll figure out what happened, what went wrong. Because, well, I don't know. Was he using a small chainsaw? That's really weird to me. Because it is very, very easy to beat Sniper Carlito. Good man, Doomed. I'm glad I can trust you to hold the fort. Oh, what happened? Whatever. No, Rich was... I'm sure those... Like, I didn't watch them live. I didn't watch them in the entirety either. But I enjoyed them immensely from what I watched. It's hard to just watch an entire stream, though, you know? I don't blame people for not watching all the streams. Because it can get boring. Or you gotta do something else. I'm gonna look it up after the stream. I'm gonna see what happened. Because my strategy in the All Survivors guide was essentially to just like run at him with a quick step. So I'd be curious to see what Rich did. I think honestly like half of Dead Rising is just preparation. Oh, he did it with no small chainsaw? Okay. That changes things then. I guess we go for the true ending, so I don't forget. Yeah, if he's doing it with no small chainsaw, that kind of changes things. But you would just use a mannequin torso instead. Or a katana. As everyone gets mad at me for mispronouncing. Just pronounce it wrong to get people up in a tizzy. I mean, there's a bunch of weapons that are quite good, so as long as you have like one of the good weapons, you're probably okay. Small chainsaw just makes it really easy to carve through zombies to rescue survivors. Almost lost it. Almost lost it. It's kind of fair considering how absurdly OP it is. It is. I mean, if you couldn't do 3-book chainsaw, okay, if you didn't have the 3 books, it wouldn't be so OP. The reason it's OP is because of the 3 books, which gives you 27 times durability. So for 4 inventory slots, you get the equivalent inventory of what? 27 slots? It's fucking nuts. That's what's OP with it. It's an almost 12-hour run. Couldn't watch the whole thing for more than 2-hour sittings. Yeah, it'd be very difficult to watch the whole thing. I think mine. I can't remember how much mine and overtime mode was. I could go through my footage to see how long it took me to get the footage for all achievements. But it's long. I'll tell you that much right now. It's really fucking long. Because getting Frank the Pimp, I think it was like 8. It was some absurd number of attempts. I don't remember the exact number. But to get all those female survivors through the washroom shortcut was nuts. It took so fucking long. And then I'd like go through and I'd watch the cutscene, because you gotta watch the cutscene to see if they came with you or not. And they didn't come with me, so it's like, you gotta reset and try again. Really glad, wait. Unless you watch the thrilling adventures of Dave and Doomed and our Mutant Killing World Tour. I actually had a really good time in that stream, it was fun. It was just stupid, like Resident Evil 6 looks absolutely fucking ridiculous. And we were just taking the piss out of it, it was great. Voice for radio, attitude for radio, and definitely face for radio. That's a yikes from me there, Chief. I guess you could missive. Do I have a missive? No, I don't. I didn't go and grab it. How did I do this again? It's like here. Ah, still got it, baby. Alright, sparse thread. That's a thing I can use, right? Crap. Yeah. Get away from me. Let me do the thing. Okay, we're good. Come down. Teleport down here. Can you teleport again? Yes, she is. Got her. Wait for the poison to dissipate. I remember how to do this. Got radio presence. No, it's Dave. The streams are usually fun. The only way you're gonna get better at them too is by practicing. You're not gonna get better by not doing the streams, you know. You gotta be. I mean, I went a bit radio silent during Minoria because I was focusing super hard, and that's probably kind of boring. Because you're here for the bants. You're here for the bants. And if I'm just sitting there like focusing super hard because the boss is pissing me off, then it can be rough. But shit, where do I go from here? I mean, we're in pretty good shape, to be honest. This has gone very well, except for those 2 deaths in the beginning. The power of Girl Doomed voice. God damn it, do it. Vroom. I never go over here, but there's a cat you can talk to. Do you know about that? Is he a cat? Is he an owl? I don't know. He's a cat. He's a cat that looks kind of like an owl. I've been doing a New Vegas no death run, and I keep fucking looking back at my survivors because I've been playing Dead Rising and expect them to get themselves pasted. Oh my god. I didn't really mention it. Well, I'm gonna have to go and mention it in my guide when I like finalize the script. But getting Joe's female survivors down with... Who else is there? It's Joe's 4 plus Sally and then Heather and Pamela. And then you have to get Jennifer Gorman. But getting them down from where... Getting them from where Joe is to the washrooms in Wonderland is such a fucking nightmare. Because you don't think it would be hard. But holy shit. They just will not go the right way. The stairs just kill them, man. They just don't know how to navigate them. You come for the bands? You do, man. You come for the bands. Definitely gonna do a weekly streams again. I'm gonna stay on top of it. I got a list of games that I think we should be interested in. That's probably the smart thing to do. I'll probably start doing Patreon, like a Patreon poll for streams, because I don't know, I have ideas for streams, but then it's like, oh, we should play this. It's like, oh, maybe that's not actually a good stream game, you know? So having games that are good for streams would be good. Like, I mean, you kind of know. Like, you kind of get a feel for what's a good stream game. Especially, like after doing it for a while. Like Wolfenstein was a bad pick. That's why I'm not going to finish it. I privated the video. And I'm going to, finish it offline. I still haven't finished it, though. But yeah, like, it's pretty obvious that it was a bad pick for me. Someone else streaming Wolfenstein probably would do fine. But for me, it was a bad pick. There's a couple other games that were bad. Well, Civil War is just a fucking trash game. I don't want to subject you guys to that. At some point, I'll take a look at it and try to play it, just so I can make some content on it for Bob, because he did send it to me. Paid money for it and sent it to me. But maybe it should just be, like, fuck, it's so bad. Civil War is terrible. Let's see, boom, boom, boom. Where are we going? That's this way. This is a chest, I think. And I never come in here again. I'm so used to this speedrun that it's like I never come over here because there's no point. I think it's just money. Yeah, it's just a shitload of money. That's what it is. It's like 300. It's a lot of money, dude. Survivors in my no death run. I'm the survivor and Boone is the protagonist. Oh, is he the guy who's like, I'll mark it on your map or whatever? I know that's a meme. Is that the meme? No, I know it's trash. Skip that shit. Oh, Bob, that's fucking hilarious. Doomed is so nice. Doomed is just ruining it for everybody. I'm gonna come in here and ruin it. Should do a guide for Grand Theft Auto 5. Take too long, probably. The thing about the guides is they gotta be, like, feasible to put together in a reasonable amount of time. Like, an all achievements guide in Grand Theft Auto 5 would be fucking insane. I could do it, but I'd have to, like, a lot of the time it's, like, it has to be a game I'm somewhat interested in. There's gotta be some reason for me to want to do it. Someone else kind of has to have not have really done it already. Because that's one of the things. If I'm doing something that someone else has already done, it's kind of, like, redundant. The reason my, I feel like the reason my All Survivors guide, or, yeah, my All Survivors guide worked was because there kind of wasn't one. I think there was, but I don't think it was as good as mine or something. There's a reason that it wasn't... There's a reason that mine got more hits, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's not just me tooting my own horn. I'm pretty sure there's a reason for that. Man, I enjoyed you streaming Wolfenstein. Yeah, but I wasn't... I felt like it was just not a good stream, you know? I could very well be wrong. But I felt like, for me, it wasn't a good stream. You know? DMC is still the worst stream. DMC 2 was... Did I stream DMC 2? Oh no, that was yours. No, I didn't stream DMC 2. I played that shit offline. I suffered alone in silence. Well, I could have streamed it, I think. DMC 1 with the chainsaw controller is pretty fucking hard, though. I will admit that. Especially because I had never played it before. That's what made it really difficult. Although that chainsaw controller no longer graces my presence. And it's forever removed from my household. And I'm kind of grateful for that, because it was taking up a lot of space and I didn't have anywhere to put it. Sad no one said I thought we made a cat meow. I saw it, I just didn't have time. I was bantering about some other garbage. But I did see it. I did see you call him the meow. I think he's just an owl, or he's just an owl. He's just a cat with a cape. I think that's what happened. Am I missing anything? I think we just fight the boss. Ugh. God, DMC2 is too fucking much. I honestly barely remember playing it anymore. You don't remember such great bosses as Moving Cube? Cube? Oh, fuck. I forgot to get the thing. It's okay, we'll go back. I have to go get the leaf to get the true ending. And that part of DMC4 where I was still hangover nauseous? Really? I don't remember that part. That's pretty funny, though. We gotta warp to, no, not Car City. Forlorn Monastery. Sealed Huyend. Ah, fuck it, we can talk to Choir, too. Why not? We'll fight Choir. Fight the hidden boss? Where'd she go? Where'd the door go? Okay, let's go. I totally forgot. I don't think the green leaf doesn't do anything, so it should be fine. I don't think I even do anything here. Quit out like it's Dark Souls? Yeah, basically. I mean, this game is heavily inspired by Dark Souls. There's some clear Dark Souls influence, so to nobody's surprise. He's moved 3 times, just twice. I forgot what you even get for beating her perfect, but it's like, I'm pretty sure it's kind of shitty. And otherwise she's super fucking easy. We won. Wait, what? Achievement unlocked Faithful. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, it's because I'm on my RP account. I'm not on my actual account, because I have them all in the other thing. I must buy an OG controller and stream DMC1 on OG hardware, DMD live. Don't have to do that. Don't do that. Fuck, that's right. I have to run all the way back now. I did this the last time too. I'm positive I did this the last time I streamed it. Ugh. Was that why you typed that? That shit went over my head. Too big-brained of a pun. Yeah, it's because it's a cat owl. A meow. Yep. It's actually a crazy good showing how you beat DMC One DMD with no issues. Granted, used invulnerability on the final boss. That's okay. The final boss on DMC1 is fucking trash. Okay. I don't care what Doom says. I don't care if he tries to justify it. Kamiya fucked that. He fucked that game up with that boss. Okay, he just did. And then it wouldn't fucking end. It just wouldn't fucking end. Wait, what does it say? Honestly, an all-achievement guide for Dead Rising 2 sounds like the worst guide for any game in my library, even ahead of games that have no multiplayer. Oh, but require multiplayer achievements? Use every non-combo weapon. There's make every combo weapon, too. There's a lot of really shitty achievements in, What's up this way? There's a lot of achievements. It's like, enter every store, use every non-combo weapon, use every or make every combo weapon. It's rough. Like, I'm not gonna fucking sit here and argue with you. And then there's, like, the multiplayer-only achievements, which are kind of suck-ass, like, for the multiplayer-only achievements, I'm probably gonna do what I did with, like, the Case West guide, where it's like, this is how you do it, but I didn't do it because I don't have Xbox Live or whatever. Although, apparently, guys said that it was, like, it was free. You could play online for free on Xbox 360 or something. But, yeah. I literally learned Caravan for New Vegas and won 100 games, and even I think you're nuts for going for all achievements in Dead Rising 2. We'll see how it goes. Okay, we'll see reception of Dead Rising 1 all achievements, because I already have the footage for it, so it's kind of happening regardless. If the reception's not particularly good, I might hold off Dead Rising 2 all achievements. But yeah, like Dead Rising 2 and Dead Rising 3 all achievements. Oh, fuck. I slipped off the edge. I'm like, oh, no. Yeah, we'll see how the reception is. If people... I'm sure people will just be like, do Dead Rising 2 next. Where's Dead Rising 3? But yeah, it'll be, we'll see how the reception is. If it's good, we'll consider it. But yeah. I have some prelim work. I can, you know, maybe I'll show it. Maybe I'll look up I'll find my book and I'll show you some of the prelim stuff I did for it. But it'd be fun. It'd be, yeah, maybe. I'll try to find my book after I beat this, and I'll look through my notebook and see. And I can show you guys on stream. Some of my prelim work for figuring it out. Because I've done a little bit, not a ton. I just kind of like looked at it and I'm like, oh, this is where we'd start. And yeah, a lot of the achievements are not what you'd consider fun. They're what you would consider busy work, which is really annoying. Because yeah, it's like use every combo weapon, use every weapon, which includes boss weapons. So you have to kill like Crystal and Amber and use their sword, and then you have to kill the Magician and use his sword. And I think there might be a couple of their unique boss weapons. But yeah, it's like it's not a fun achievement. It's quite literally just busy work, right? Like the achievements in Dead Rising 1, there are a few ones that are fluffy, like. There's like the car jumping achievement is kind of like fluff. But at least it feels kind of like an achievement, you know? I never really got Caravan, I collected the cards though. DMD new game, oh, DMC1 new game? Damn, that would actually be pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie about that at all. I think we're good. Don't have to worry about getting hit. Oh my god, I didn't get... What the fuck is wrong with me? I went to the monastery, fought Fennel, and then didn't get it. Ugh. Okay. That's not what I wanted. I'm gonna annoy Wes by asking for the next guide on his guide videos. You're not gonna be the only one. I know we'll have a laugh because you're doing it ironically, but there will be people who do it unironically. And that is, like, even worse. I mean, listen, it's flattering that people want more content from me, but I don't think they appreciate how long it takes. It takes so fucking long. It's so hard. It hurts so bad. But again, yeah, it's flattering. I think I've said this to Dave. I don't think I've ever actually... Never really, like, said it on stream, but I'm grateful that you guys watch, because if nobody was watching the streams or my videos, I would have probably given up a long time ago. So I'm grateful to have, like, any following at all. Because holy hell. If I put in the amount of effort I did and get no views and no know whatever, it'd be very, very disheartening. So I appreciate that you guys watch. I really do. Charge Blade Guide when? God damn it. I take back everything I just said, Dave. Fuck you. It's just the fucking Tyrannus. This is just the Tyrannus. Yeah, let's climb Kar's Castle a third time. Machine gun achievement is A's in Dead Rising 1. It's pretty easy. You just have to go into the butcher shop and shoot the beef carcasses. That's the way you do it. It's perfect gunner, right? You gotta use, I think it's like 60 rounds. It's either 60 or 100 rounds on without missing. Yeah, you go down into the butcher shop. Easiest way to do it. Easiest way by far to do it. What's the guide where you spent 20 hours grinding cards? Final Fantasy VIII. This way. Humble attitude is the best attitude. Never give up because holy fuck, you the only person who thinks Detroit was stupid and on the nose. Me? I'm pretty sure there's more than just me. Dave's probably the same way. Oh, did Dave play Detroit? No, I don't think he is. Apparently Doomed played it. And he likes Hank. Whatever his name. Is his name Hank? I feel like his name is Hank. And even if it's not, I'm gonna keep calling him Hank. Because that's just a detective's name. I once thought I was so bored and drunk I could visit every shop, and even that wore me down. Yeah, so when I get I'll find my notebook and I'll show you. I'll clear a space off my desk and I'll show you. But I was considering like what I called it like the Fortune City orientation playthrough. So okay, so for my all achievements guide for Dead Rising 1, I broke it down into 2 full playthroughs. And then infinite mode. So what you do in it is, the first one is kind of dedicated to the Frank the Pimp and the tour guide achievement, and getting all the PP stickers. And then the next playthrough, and then Zombie Genocider, of course. And then the next playthrough is like all the cases and the Saint achievement, right? Like the hard stuff. And then you do overtime mode and the rest of the miscellaneous achievements, right? So, there's no way around it. You have to do it over multiple playthroughs in Dead Rising. In Dead Rising 1... In Dead Rising 1, you might be able to, if you're willing to save scum, you might be able to do it in 1 playthrough, but it would be fucking tight. It's just way easier to break it into 2. But in Dead Rising 2, there's no way you can do it in a single playthrough. I think my Dead Rising 2 is quite literally like 3 playthroughs. It's pretty insane. I like Hank, that's it. Oh yeah. Can relate to Hank. Hank is hashtag relatable. 150 rounds? Yeah. Well, it's still... You just go to the butcher shop. Gotta head to work now. Okay, Doomed. Have fun. I look forward to your stream on Monday. I do genuinely look forward to it, actually. Your stream with your boy Dave. There goes whatever my thing was. Phase 2? But I get what some are saying. Rage Shade games are stupid for no good reason. Well, it's because they're casual. I think that's the big thing is they're casual. And I'm okay with that. See both sides. Yeah, I mean, I get why people like them. It's like, I use this as I use this as my thing all the time. But I get why people like the Assassin's Creed games and the Uncharted games, right? I understand why. I personally don't like them, but I get why people like them. You know, that's like if I was to recommend Assassin's Creed, I don't think I recommend 1. Yeah, I didn't recommend 1 in the video, but like 2. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I would probably recommend 2. Because there's enough to like in 2 that people would enjoy it. Your average person, I guess, would enjoy it. Not to sound like, oh, your average person's an idiot, but your average person doesn't care about games as much as I do, and is willing to look past a lot more stuff than I am. Is basically how it is. I'm a critic. I'm a bad dude. That's how it goes. Buy Potato Boy? Oh, what? Why you gotta be a potato boy, huh? He's Irish? Is that why? Oh, you know what? That's why I was having issues. Like, why did I... It's because the last time I played this was probably, like, on insane mode. That's why I was like, why do I have to worry about dying here? Got him. Let me clean off my desk, and I'll get my thing out, and I'll show you my notebook. Well, the credits roll. That's my binder of not notes. Yeah, it doesn't really matter if there's Super Nintendo cables everywhere. I just want to move my shit out of the way. Ugh. Where are you at? Where are you at, Mike? Camera? Mike, camera, action. Super Nintendo cables. Shopping bags. Get rid of that garbage. My box. My office box. Strategy Guide workbook. It's not that one. General notebook. I think that's the one. No, that's a different one. Brainstorm / video projects. Damn, that's old. Holy shit. Okay. That's when I first started. Okay. I guess I'm supposed to click a button. Sorry. I was looking. We got the good ending, the true ending. So we probably got an achievement for that. Maybe 2, I can't remember. Okay, let's see. Ugh. Let's take the lens cap off. And see if I remember how to set this webcam up. You actually learned how to be an ass. An assassin. Oh, an assassin. I get you. Whoa, hello. Life cam full scene. Life capture studio. Life cam studio workaround. Okay, give me a second. What was it? I completely fucking forgot. I think it's just called the camera app, right? Camera? I think that's it. Okay. I'm gonna close Momo 4. Always enjoy playing Momo 4 when they let us escape from it. Oh. Alt F4 it is. Provided you'll let me go. Let me go. Okay, I closed it. Yeah, we're streaming and that's the thing. Oh, Doom posted a video. I'll watch that in a minute. Let's pull up chat again. And position it so I can see this. This stream just got too real. Are you gonna see me if I come in? It should be fine. Okay. So, where are we at? Case West. Oh, that was extra stuff. Do I have anything private in here? I don't think so. Forager notes. You see my little drawings if you want. My crappy drawings. This is so stupid. Finished all feats and they just didn't unlock. Yes, I'm mad. I was quite mad about that actually. Yes, okay, here we go. We're Dead Rising 2. I guess I have to do it this way. Ooh. I gotta make sure I don't get myself in there. Can't reveal my hand too early. Okay. I can kind of see this. Okay, so it's like, so you find out all you get the achievement list, right? The achievement list, and then you start. Basically, I started sorting them into what would be a thing. So it's like the kill achievements are all kill achievements, so it doesn't really matter. And then it's like 1,000 unarmed kills, 1,000 kills on a motorcycle. You gotta kill 1,000 gas zombies. It's like use the smash move 100 times. You know, kill 5 and 10 psychopaths. This is pretty basic stuff. So this is like kill achievements. Kill achievements. And then it's like all the weapons. It's like every firearm, every melee weapon, every ranged weapon, every explosive, every novelty weapon. Like when you're saying that like the achievements in Dead Rising 2 suck, like this is why. It's because it's everything. Use everything one time at least. It's like create a combo weapon, create all the combo weapons. It's like, yeah, spray paint a bike. So I was like, okay, spray paint a bike. We'd put it up in this playthrough. So basically it's like color coded, right? So this is like, This is a dedicated playthrough with kills. It's the playthrough 3. It's the zombie kills playthrough, and then blue is like the cases saint, and then the initial one, because you just don't have enough time to do everything. Like it's possible that I could work in all the weapons and all of the like going into all the shops and all the miscellaneous achievements and like eating all the food in a saint playthrough, but you don't have a lot of time. So you kind of have to break it up into 2. And I think there was more. Dead Rising 2. Oh, yeah, that was the other one. It's like, yeah, escort 8 survivors at once. Like, the way I do the all survivors is not... It's not feasible to get that. So I'd have to do that in a separate playthrough, right? Or maybe I do. Or maybe I am saying that. Huh. Maybe I am saying do that in the same one. But it's like all the combo cards and shit. Like, a lot of this is just figuring it out. And then, of course, at the bottom here, there's like the multiplayer achievements. Probably can't see it, but it's like, yeah. It's just cheesing it with friends. You just gotta find your buddies and cheese it. You know, you all go online and do Terra's Reality and cheese it all. Is there more? Yeah, so this is where I was getting into like how I would organize it. So it was like I said, Fortune City orientation. So it's kind of like the intro playthrough. And I was kind of just like figuring out all the achievements I would try to do in the first playthrough before we moved on to like playthrough 2, which is like the big achievement, which is like it's like the Saint achievement and all the cases and overtime mode and stuff. So there's a lot of stuff to do. And then again, like playthrough 2, and then it's like playthrough 2. And then it's like you do all the gifts for Katie, you do all this stuff. Because for gifts for Katie, you have to rescue Reginald? What's his name? Randolph? Because you need the painting. And you have to get Snowflake. So you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do Snowflake in the first playthrough, but you do it in the second playthrough. And it's like you'll max out your level there and stuff. No way there's enough time for 72,000 kills, unfortunately, but try anyways. We will have cars this playthrough. Yeah, so that was one of the big things about the first playthrough is like you're going to get money. You're going to go out of your way to like gamble to get all the money. But there's a crap load of stuff. And then it's like play 3 is just 7,200 zombie kills. Drive around for 3 days. Use pawn shops. I think what I need to do, I'm going to write that down right now, is test doing cases. Just missed a C there, no big deal. For extra day / 1,000 gas zombies. I think that's kind of like important. What other stuff did I have in here? Yeah, and then it's like other stuff I would need to do for the video, and it's like survivor checklists, you know, the Katie gift checklist, weapon checklist, like a bunch of extra work that I would have to do for it. And then, you know, I have, like I said, I left space because I'm not there yet, but I've done it for a bunch of stuff. Like this is what I used for Case Zero, right? Like a lot of the stuff I did for Case Zero was is stuff I'm going to like have to do for the website. And I have like I'm gonna try to make a strategy guide at some point, like a PDF strategy guide, like you'd see with the old school ones. I kind of forgot about this, but I didn't really do a lot of it because I already had it all done before I started this notebook. I don't really need this one. Is there anything good in here? Amy? No, we did Amy. Momo 4? No. Oh yeah, Dead Rising 3, I did the same thing. Oh, I got stuff for Monster Hunter World. What's in here? All bosses, all campsites, all tools. Yeah, I think I have all that. That's all on my that's all on my whiteboard, so that's fine. Quality of life versus meta. That's probably a good video to make, actually. I have good ideas. No, the website, fuck. Oh yeah. My draft, my shitty ideas for the website. This is pretty funny, actually. Dead Rising graphics. Oh yeah, look at that. Here you can have a little insight moving forward. That was like PP sticker. So what I was thinking was have it like here. Where was it a thing? Slightly adjust current achievement I gotta remake it. It's just a straight remake. I can spell good. Yeah, what was that? Yeah, time. Yeah, so it was like this is actually a good idea. I forgot I had this. I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna make that. It's like the survivor spawning survivor spawning. So it's like when 1 o'clock rolls around in the guide time, I'm just gonna have a little thing pop up that's like so and so spawned, so and so spawned. Show us the centerfold. There's no centerfold. And look, there's a stick figure of Frank with a small chainsaw, just like real Dead Rising. It's great. Drawing out a website to put together. I will eventually. I have ideas. I just like it's. I never have enough time. Because it's like I always say this. What's the better use of your time? Ugh. Is it better to spend your time on the website, or is it better to spend your time making video content? And the answer is usually video content. I'll just catch up on chat. I think we're done for today, honestly. It's been 3 hours. Okay. Let's see how far back I am. I haven't played Detroit, but I made a video going over my predictions. Yeah, and so many comments saying how wrong I was. Yeah, I remember that. It was pretty great. Then I watched Wes play, and I was so goddamn fucking mad I called everything. Yeah, there you go. Why didn't they make even one playable character a Detroit and human, though? Like, give you perspective. That's actually a good idea. That idea is too good for David Cage. Oh, see both sides and play as both a human and an android. Yeah, fuck the wage cage. Something I usually avoid considering whether or not the average person would enjoy it. Like the average person will like Uncharted, but fuck that shit. Yeah, I think that's an important perspective to have. It's important to be like, yes, I personally didn't like it, but you probably will. Or if you like these kind of games, you probably will like it, right? You try to be as objective as possible. And don't pull a Josef Anderson and be like, subjectivity's implied. I liked how 2 did one thing. You spend the whole game in the Animus where the controls are always at the top of the screen. Then at the very end sequence, you fight some guards and the controls aren't. Don't even get me started on the Animus, man. Like you actually learned how to be an assassin. That's hilarious. Why are we Connor, not Hank? Like, literally, I'm a human. Yeah. Should consider playing Momo 1, 2, 3 since you like Momo 4 so much. And the first 3 games are free. I think 1 and 2 are. 3 I think you have to pay for. I'll take a look. I should play them. I really should. That's probably a good idea to cover them all at some point. Just do them all. This stream just got too real, it did. We got a book. I'm running audio only. Ark of the Covenant, baby. That's hilarious. Well, you can watch the VOD later if you want to see the book. It's really stupid. Rage Cage always has an agenda to push. It's feel bad for androids, even they're basically, yeah, feel bad for your toaster. 600 trillion Sullivan kills. Sullivan, man. When will he learn? You have these so-called choices, but the story still plays it the same. It's all about robots rise up. Gamers rise up. Throw Zombarks kills. Yeah. Run over 1.4 million Katie's with a slice cycle. That'd be a hilarious mod, to be honest. Wait, meet the love of your life and conceive a child on mic once in every shop in Fortune City now repeats. God damn. Gas 1,000 zombies. No, they're the gas zombies, the souped up ones. Fortunately, we got no centerfold. He even has a small chainsaw in the picture. Yeah, dude. Because what else would I be using? Well, I guess technically it should be a Mega Buster, but in the first playthrough it'll be a chainsaw. I think once you get the Dead Rising guides and Iceborne out of the way, you might want to consider going on hiatus to put the website together. I mean, yeah, I should, but realistically what I should do is just figure out a way I can finance someone else with it, right? Because it's never going to happen. It's like unlikely that I'd get it done myself unless I put something that's really shitty together, which I had some drafts for something that would be easy to put together, but it wouldn't be sustainable is the problem. It's true, I ain't trying to be no Joseph Anderson either, finding a nice balance and trying to be as fair as possible is best. I agree. I mean, there's always a subjective element for sure, but at the end of the day, you gotta think. You gotta be like, hey, Just because I didn't like it doesn't mean you're not gonna like it. You know? I can check all these off. I'll do that on stream. Like I didn't even do it. I was so busy actually doing them that I didn't do it. Video 10. We didn't actually need these. Miscellaneous beads. We finished that. We finished that. We finished that. We still have to do the review. Yeah, the podcast. Whoops. Lost the recording. There it is. Sorry, guys. And then, yeah, here's the guides. And then a bunch of other stuff. We did the live stream for that already. You see that? Can you guys even see this? What I'm looking at? This is the very beginning. Yeah, it's like I gotta do an Amy review. Like, there's a bunch of shit to do in here that I haven't done yet, but we'll get it done at some point. Work's never over, unfortunately. I think we're gonna end the stream there, though. It's been 3 hours. We beat 2 games. Technically, we beat 2 games. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you had fun with this kind of haphazard stream. Next time we stream, we'll probably spin the wheel. It's been requested, so I think we'll spin the wheel. It might be Sunday. Don't keep your hopes up. We'll figure it out. I have to get some stuff done, so it might be next week. Yeah, what is next week? When does Iceborne come out? Iceborne comes out on the 6th. Oh, good. Maybe we just stream on like Wednesday or something. We might just pick a day next week and do a fun stream before Iceborne. Because no, I'll probably stream Iceborne. Fuck, I don't know. Okay, it's fine. we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. But thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you had a good time. And we will see you when we see you. See you later.